So now Chris is the master chef.
And we have to put in some Chinese five spice, but we don't have that. So we're going to improvise. We're going to use some of the spices that are in there. Cinnamon, a little pepper, spicy pepper, and cloves. These are not ground.
Are you just going to put them in there? Grind them up. So here we have, what is this, Chris?
It's cabbage that we steamed. It was a couple cabbage leaves that we steamed for about a minute. And we diced them finely.
1 teaspoon of oyster sauce. 1 teaspoon of shoyu, soy sauce. A little bit of sugar. A little bit of potato starch. We have negi, finely chopped.
About a tablespoon of ginger, fresh ginger. And this is the dried shiitake mushrooms that we rehydrated and diced. So, salt and pepper and everything's all in there. So I guess we're pretty much ready to rock and roll. So just toss everything in.
Show us the magic.
Yeah?
Yep. The grand experiment. So I don't know if we mentioned this. This is the meat mixture that goes inside the Nikuman.
Yes. And I don't know if we told them or not, but it's ground pork.
Yeah, ground pork.
Get this good and worked in.
Let's add the mushroom. Let's take a look at the bread, the dough we have in the warm water. Rising a little. Working more time. We'll see. Back for more. What are you doing now?
So, I just divided the meat mixture up into 3 sections and made 6, sort of a little bit bigger than golf ball size, but just a bit bigger balls of meat. Now we're ready for the next step. As soon as our dough expands,
Rises a little bit.
to twice the size. Now we wait. Okay, so our dough has risen a bit. We're gonna go ahead and divide this up into 6, hopefully even-sized pieces. Maybe. And then roll them into little balls, I think. And flatten them out. Ooh.
Flatten them out, so.
And then we'll show you that step in a sec.
So here's Chris just finishing up the dough balls. So we have to roll these into 6 balls and then we will let them rest for 10 minutes. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
So now we've let it rest for 10 minutes. So we will flatten it out and then give it a little roll.
Flatten it till it's about 4 inches. Yeah.
And would be best if it's round, I guess.
Yeah, round is best.
So would you say that's 4 inches?
Looks good.
Really?
Yeah, that looks great.
We don't have very much room in this kitchen.
No, we don't.
Okay, and then we
Pinch the ends.
pinch the ends so that they're skinnier.
Then comes the part that we are not really sure about.
And it will be hard because it involves some delicate folding. But first, so we take the filling and put it inside, and then we do something like pull this up, and it's almost like a gyoza.
That looks good.
It's supposed to have a nice
twisty
look to the top.
That looks good.
Wow, what can I say? I'm a pro. Except. And then you give it maybe a good twist.
That looks perfect.
Wow, you know. So, and then we have to let these rise again for another half an hour after we finish them. It's a lot of time to make these.
But they're really, really worth it.
We think. So these are the finished wrapped product. And these two are Chris's creation. And then these four are mine. They're all beautiful in their own right.
One of them really stands out. This one has a lot of character.
Whatever.
Okay, so it's been almost 20 minutes, like 19 and a half. And we're going to check to see if the Nikumans have risen or increased in size by half.
Here's hoping. Oh, they're sticking together. Well, it looks good. They've risen.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna turn
Keep
it
them at
on.
high heat until the water starts to boil, and then we'll reduce the heat and boil or steam them for another 15 minutes.
They'll be sticking together, but they'll still taste good.
Yeah.
So now we will reveal the final product. They've been boiling or steaming for 15 minutes,
Yeah.
maybe 16 minutes.
How are we gonna do this?
They're
I'm
stuck
gonna try and take this
together.
out. Yeah, because our steamer isn't big enough.
But they have doubled in size, and the cooking paper I don't think was meant for this purpose. They do look cooked though. I think they'll be good once we
Get
pry them
up.
apart and get them up.
This is not working.
And the finished product. Oh, they look so good.
They do.
They smell so good. You can see the ball of meat inside. That'll be good. Still too hot to eat right now.
Yeah, but that's...
If they were stuck together, they would be more whole and you'd be able to just pick them up and put them in your mouth. Not very much water left.
No.
Anyways, I'm happy with the results. And let's eat.
Your basket has a hole where you can lie between her legs and go looking for, tell her you're searching for a soul. You can wait for ages.
So this is our homemade Nikuman.
Oh yeah. So good.
Really good. Proud moment.
So good. Delicious.